Soccer 605 here. I'm here with Coach Jason Bartels, recently back from the National President's Cup tournament in Florida. Very first South Dakota youth coach who's ever been at a national tournament with a team. That's got to feel real special to you at this point in your career.
Oh, it was great. It was great. Truly a highlight. I've probably had two highlights in my career that I feel as accomplishments. One of them was taking Watertown to their first AA state tournament and taking these legacy girls down to Florida. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. You know, every time you go to some of these national tournaments and you get to hear the people you're playing say, come on, they're just from South Dakota, that's got to make you feel pretty good.
Yeah, it is, especially that first game against Virginia, and then we beat them 1-0, so it felt really good.
Well, I was hearing they were trying to figure out all the dozens of ways that they could beat that South Dakota team, but it just didn't quite work out for them then, did it?
No, it didn't. You know, the girls played strong down there in Florida, you know, and what a road to go down there. Being named as legacy coach after state cup there, and only being working with the girls for a little while. I mean, it was just great to have that type of finish to our season.
So you know, you got this team, and usually, you know, we see in these club teams, a player or two comes and a player or two goes during the year, and I imagine you've probably had girls showing up at your training sessions asking for a job in that team.
Yeah, you know, and we're still looking for a few. We're going to lose a few girls, I think. You know, they're just not playing up to what they even feel is the potential. So there's a few gaps that we want to fill and replace. But yeah, I've had quite a few phone calls and got some girls I'm looking at. So.
Well, I'll tell you, the input from the girls have been pretty good. I think they really like the idea of having a lot of personal responsibility on an individual basis with the team.
Yeah, I'm really trying to force that in their training schedule. You know, and through the winter especially, I'm one of the things I'm going to have them do a lot of is watch a lot of soccer on the computer, pick out players, pick out a position, and just monitor on what, you know, and assess what that player is doing in that position. You know, on the computer they'll be able to stop play and kind of analyze it a little bit, and then hopefully that's going to teach them to be a little smarter player.
Well, and with all the professional women's soccer available today online and on TV, you should be able to have them getting examples from a lot of very good players.
Yeah, exactly, and hopefully it'll spark a little more fire in them and as to what level they want to continue on to.
So, you know, we're here at the Brookings Fishback Classic Tournament. It looks like you've farmed out quite a few players to their local teams, but that's one of the things that South Dakota United has always done. They want their kids playing in those local teams, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And a lot of the girls said, how come we're not playing as Legacy? And I said, you know, if we were playing as Legacy, you know, some of these other clubs wouldn't be able to bring their teams. So, yeah, it's good. And, you know, I get a coaching break. I get to be soccer dad this weekend.
Well, and, you know, having watched some of these games, you can tell the difference. You can.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the speed of play and stuff is not even close to what we played down in Florida or even at the regional tournament. So, and the Legacy girls have commented on that off the field to me as, oh man, this is rough.
Well, let's switch gears a little bit then and kind of move on to high school. You know, it's about 2 weeks, and you'll begin tryouts there in Watertown. What are your prospects looking like this year?
Well, I've only got 3 returning seniors. Jordan Taranis is my goalkeeper. He's come around since he was a freshman. He's really come on as a pretty solid keep. And then I've got Shea Amundsen, who's a striker, and then Levi Butts is a defender. And so those are only my 3 returning seniors. But you know, we're going to be young, but we've got a lot of kids that are playing club soccer outside of the high school and that type of thing. So I think we're going to be really strong. It's just coming together, and that soccer intelligence is what I got to get out of them. So.
Well, and you know, you've got, like you were saying, you got some of these young players who are really, really shiny players. They ought to just be able to step in and play.
Yeah, I got Theo Check. You know, he's going into a sophomore year, and I mean, I don't know that there's any other kid in Watertown that can handle the ball at his feet like Theo. You know, and we've got Mitch Shockert, another one, just a strong, solid player all the way around. Hit the ball and good defense and smart smart on and off the ball. So you know, those kids that are playing club soccer and are getting some high level experience are going to be a definite asset to the team.
And you know, Sawyer got to play against some of the best players in the Midwest this summer at regional camp too.
Yeah, Sawyer, and then we've got Blake Wirchus also that he's been going to a lot of camps and that type of thing too. So yeah, you know, we've got a young team, but I think we're going to be pretty strong.
Well, one thing we know, regardless of what you have for personnel, they're going to be as organized as you can get them, and you know, they're going to show up and they're going to be ready to play 100 minutes every game. So that we know that is not going to change at Watertown.
That's right. That's right. You know, one thing I am changing is we're going to have 3-a-days. We're going to have a classroom session in our tryout, and that's just to all get on the same page. You know, like I said, try to build a smarter soccer player.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Well, Coach Jason Bartels, once again, congratulations on blazing a trail for every other South Dakota coach that comes behind you, and congratulations on a great team, and we're sure looking forward to seeing what you do in that Watertown program this year.
Yeah, thanks, Randy. It's an honor. So.